Ashton TV, joined by manager Steve Cunningham after the 2-1 defeat against FC United. Steve, your thoughts on that one? It's an interesting one.
Very interesting. Obviously, first and foremost, disappointed that we've lost the game in the manner that we have, because I felt like we'd gone behind and reacted really well, which is this group has done many a time. I think that's the 8th time we've gone behind in a game and actually come back and scored a really good goal from James Hardy. You know, what a strike. And then I thought there was only one team going to win that, especially when they went down to 10 men. And we've obviously scored, and you're thinking, right, we'll go and win this game. And they knew that as well. And we were well on top. And then, unfortunately, you lose a game of football in the manner that we did. And, yeah, that was a tough one to take.
Obviously, you're a gaffer that's never going to dig out a player for an individual area, especially one as young as the lad in question. It's just something you can't legislate for.
No, I feel for him. He's upset in there. And when I made the substitution straight on the restart, we were looking at maybe bringing him off, maybe 5-7 minutes a bit earlier, just because we wanted to chase the game. And you know, their right winger, to be fair to him, Gabion, he's had a really good game. He was their best player today, and he caused a few issues in the first half. We knew how we'd play, and we tried to nullify it. And he didn't hurt us too much, but he was their live threat. And then second half, I thought he stepped up his game a little bit, and obviously he's created their goal. But yeah, I won't ever single anybody out, and we'll look after the player. The lads have all got around him. He's upset in there, and he feels for us. But you know, what I will say is he's not the only one, and he's not the first time. It probably won't be the last, because it seems to be a recurring theme for us. We give some really bad goals away this season, and that's another one. And when people see it, you know, you'll see it for what it was. So it's a shame for the kid, but you know what? He's got the best manager in the world, because I won't ever slag a player off. I've got his back, and he's been brilliant for us, and he'll be starting against Hyde, and no doubt he'll go and have a good game for us. So yeah, on that one, it's just a bit of a tough way to lose the game, but I'm sure he'll be good going forward.
And the most modest manager in the world as well. You mentioned Hyde there, New Year's Day, obviously nip and tuck in the playoffs. We've just been speaking about it before we press record. So many, you know, there's 3 points separating 8 or 9 clubs.
Yeah, there's a long way to go. You've only got to look at all the fixtures up and down the league in the last 2-3 weeks. 1 minute we were third today when we were equalising, and then we're just outside the playoffs, or 5th our way. I don't know what we are, but 8th. You know, that's how tight it is. We win on New Year's Day, then we probably jump back up again. It's going to be like that for the next 2-3 weeks, and we said we'd be in the mix, and we are. I'm more than happy with the way that we played for large parts of today. I thought the lads have done well. We have high standards, so there's certain things we're not happy with. You know, we're not happy with certain things that went on after the game. But I've seen my team all react and stick up for each other, which is brilliant. And we'll certainly be using a bit of that fuel going forward, because sometimes you think that you've got someone's back and your mates, but that was pretty poor. And that's what's probably set the tone for all the stuff that's gone on at the end. I won't say too much, but the guy knows exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, very disappointed, because it's someone who I class as a good mate. So we'll fuel that, and we'll use it. We can go to Hyde on New Year's Day with a little bit of extra fire in our belly, and yeah, just make sure that we certainly finish above them.